Hi everybody, welcome to your weekly angel card reading for Beacons of Angel Light. This is for February 5th, 2018, and my name is Trudy Healy. So for this week, I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue and Charles Virtue's Indigo Angel Oracle cards. I love these cards because they're indigo cards, but I hold that term really loosely personally. I don't know about Doreen Virtue, but I feel like within that indigo, there's also like crystal and rainbow and starseed and all different kind of, I don't like categories too much. I feel like they divide us and we shouldn't be divided. We should be united. Anyway, so these cards here, they talk about our world, our lives, our very three-dimensional existence, not so much in terms of 3D, but more in terms of like 5D and the beyond. And it's so beautiful and very, very meaningful. So that's why I use these cards so frequently. Also going to pull a card from the Keepers of the Light deck for this week. And I was actually guided to, before recording, spend some time with this aquamarine right here. And it's for courage. It's also for psychic abilities. And it helps you to communicate more efficiently and to purify. So this is like a week where people are letting go of their toxins. It could be people, it could be addictions, it could be habits that we have that we realize they don't really resonate with us or the direction that we're headed in. And so we're kind of like, letting them go. And it might be hard, to let them go because it's so part of our routine. It's so habitual. Whereas the way that you look at it, you don't feel it as intensely as you once did. And it could be a person as well, or it could be so many different things. So you guys will let me know. So yeah, for everybody, it's going to be a bit different, obviously. Could even be like a living arrangement that has been a repetitive cycle because you've chose it that way. Okay, so yeah, they're telling me that for someone it is a living arrangement and that it has been an over and over and over again situation that's repeated itself and now finally going to break the cycle because you realize it is something that you've kind of requested to universe or perhaps put out in your actions that's made it so that cycle can continue unfolding with different faces, different names, different scenarios, but it's the same situation. Okay, we got another card, too. Okay. Let's see here. They're having me shuffle it. Oh, weird. Okay. Is there any more? They said that's it. Okay. Okay, so we got 4 cards from this deck. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. Okay, so first, an Archangel Metatron hardly comes up. I love it, but when he does come up, it's so powerful and meaningful and so beautiful and deep and profound. He is God's keeper of all of the deeds. This guy is like major. He keeps all of God's deeds and all of the deeds ever performed by anyone. He's the keeper of the book of deeds. So he knows everything that everyone has ever done, including God's creation of, perhaps the entire cosmos. I really don't even begin to fathom what the book of deeds contains in it, but this guy knows a lot. And so he's encouraging us to invite him into our own journey because he knows where we're headed. He knows where we've been. He knows why we emerged into this three-dimensional existence. And so he's holding Metatron's cube and sacred geometry. It's beautiful stuff. If you guys get into drawing There's so many sacred geometric shapes like the flower of life and the seed of life. I realized recently that most girls, we instinctively draw it like a little circle with the 6 circles around it, and it just fits perfectly, and it's representation for each day of the week. So many different things that fall into that category. There's 7 musical notes, 7 chakras. There's so many different things, 7 major archangels. So Archangel Metatron shows up in flecks of like purple, and there's lots of little reminders that he'll send you. You have to start reading between the lines because he's actively involved, and he's requesting that you request his assistance. Angels can't help unless you ask them to help. So I'm really glad that he came up so that I can reiterate it to you. Now, you can ask them out loud, and I personally do encourage you to ask out loud, but you can also ask inside of your thoughts. I just believe that you should do it out loud, whether you're in traffic, in the car, alone in the elevator, in your shower. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Just make the call, because they can't help until you make the call. And there is no task too great and no task too small or insignificant. The angels are always there at your beck and call whenever you need them. And don't feel like you're selfish, because they're also omnipresent. Like God, they can be everywhere at the same time. They don't have a physical form, so they're not limited to just being here and now in this particular location. It's kind of weird to explain. But now we got this other card that's amazing. And I guess this has to do with all those crazy moons that we've been dealing with. Yeah, my face is itching. They're totally here. So Manifest is talking about, with the eye of your mind, you are creating your reality. So you have to be careful. It's like a double-edged sword. You can create an ugly reality for yourself if you're swimming in an ocean of fears with your thoughts, or you can create the reality that you truly do desire and that will make you the happiest. So think about the things that make you the happiest. Take steps towards that and make that happen with the eye of your mind. It all starts in the thought realm. And then we got Archangel Michael. I love it. This deck only has 2 angels in it, and out of all of 44 cards, I only pulled 4 cards out, and we got both angels. You can't make this stuff up, and you guys are watching me shuffle. So Archangel Michael also knows why you were born into this lifetime. He knows we must have a bunch of new people tuning in this week, because Archangel Michael usually shows up for the new people. I encourage you all to ask Archangel Michael now, if you're brave, that is, okay? So Archangel Michael, I need you to walk alongside me and protect me and guide me and show me the signs for all of the days that I have remaining on this planet in this lifetime. Archangel Michael will be there with you. Archangel Michael knows why your family, why every single person you've met in this lifetime, why you have the divine thoughts that you have inside of your beautiful mind, why you have the emotions and the reactions that you've had. He doesn't judge you. He understands everywhere that you've been, all that you've accomplished, everything that you've seen, and why you've prospered into the person that you are right at this very moment. And Archangel Michael is here to help you proceed going forward. So I really do encourage you to invite both Archangel Michael and Metatron into your journey starting this week, like effective immediately, guys. And then we have expression. So I have loads of friends in my 3-dimensional existence who have a lot of internal anguish that they're dealing with right now, including myself. I've been really lonely, actually. And so there's an expression that needs to be taken place so that we can release the toxic emotion in a healthful way, right? And so you can put it into art, you can put it into literature and write it out. You can, I don't know, make a floral arrangement. I'm like saying different things, or you could like make a cabinet. I don't know, go out and like, stain some wood with like the torch and stuff. Be really creative, but at the same time, it's like aggression letting out. It just depends what your flavor is, how you're going to handle it. But you have a creative side to you that you've not been utilizing. And this is the perfect time to use your creativity and also, in a way, release and healthfully let go of the emotions and the thoughts that are weighing you down so that you can be liberated. All right, so now we're going to move on to the Keepers of the Light. This is by Kyle Gray. We got 2 cards. They said that's it. Okay. It's funny that we got the aquamarine stone, that this was the one that I was guided to. Green Tara, this stone is also for protection. And that's what she's talking about. Supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. So this is a week of cords being cut. And you have to trust the guidance, the thoughts, the emotions, the way that you're feeling about certain things. It's coming on purpose. Your thoughts are divine, whether you acknowledge it or not. And then you can put an ugly twist on them or what have you, but they exist for a reason, I assure you. Green Tara, hold on, let me look for her here. Protection is all around you. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set out for you. Cords are being cut between you and your past so that you can feel free energetically and clear and aware. Don't worry about recalling fearful experiences. They aren't going to be reenacted now. Just acknowledge them and leave them behind so that you can step into a space of spiritual and personal freedom. Green Tara has placed a force field of complete love and acceptance around you. She is here to tell you that you no longer need to build up walls and that you no longer need to build up walls around your heart, and that it's safe to trust what you feel and who is in your life today. So good job. You've kind of like filtered everyone, so to speak. And then we got the Shekinah, the sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. I love the crescent moon on her forehead and the dove. It's beautiful. And she's got like stars in her background, kind of like how I do right now. Okay, let me find it. The Shekinah. Kayo. Here she is. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is the time to celebrate. And there's a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day just by being alive. And you bring a sense of balance and equality to the world. The world is blessed for having you here today. So, you guys, that's it. That's your whole reading. I hope you have a wonderful week filled with blessings. And if you haven't already done so, definitely click the subscribe button. That way you get your weekly angel card reading. And share it with someone that you love and care about, because certainly something said will definitely reach into the depths of the souls of the ones that you care for. So I hope you have a wonderful week filled with blessings, joy, good health, and prosperity. And I love you, love yourselves, and love everyone around you.